new YouTuber, this is Yugioh Monster, and welcome to my favorite deck, which is in Super Habit Samurais! I will add it to my channel, and also this is a version 2 for Super Habit Samurais, and yeah, there's 5 extra slots of this one. So this one, let's start with the main deck. First, we're only playing only one MMNK. Don't play 2. Don't play 3. Play only one MMNK. Basically, it's a boss monster for the entire deck, and you only need one. So, because you got ways to search it, so it's fine. And then if the hand trap went up, we play only 3 to be lowest. Because then you do something like disruption in your opponent. And the viewers are just that. And you can just build the whole board. And I'm playing only these 100. That's it. And you can build them. Now to sum up that thief. Oh yes, I'm Sad Thief. This card is actually pretty damn good. Because it's basically, it says, it's Pegatops, but in Super Saiyan form. Yes, you heard me correctly, it's Pegatops. It's basically like Pegatops. Basically it says, should we use this card as cost to destroy one spell trap in the opponent's side of the field. It's not a quick effect. It's trip you as cost, so you can destroy one spell trap. Else you can steal it as well, if it's a spell trap. Obviously, it will be, obviously. And then we play 3 Power Balls. This card, you can target one monster opponent controls, and make that and target one monster one controls that has a level, and then they use also those the monsters as a sequel material for these guys, any sequel monsters for Super Samurais, only for Super Samurais. Yeah, it's really nice. Now we're playing 3 Thief. It's an extender, as a tuner, and it requires no spell traps. Oh, this by the way, there's no spells or traps, just monsters. This one just monsters. So, and now we play 3 Super Saiyan Scales. Scales that says, basically says, I can also put some of this card for your hand. Simple as that. And then you can, and also the Super Saiyan deck is my second favorite, by the way, not our first favorite. Well, actually, didn't just my first, second, I really liked it. Yeah. Anyway. Super Scale says, we can put some of this card for your hand for free if your opponent controls a monster. And also, you can put someone in one Super Saiyan roll 4 below Super Saiyan monster in your graveyard and put someone into the field. And then we play 3 Giga Gloves. Basically, it doesn't add you anything. It rearranges in your deck in the next 5 cards in your deck. Next 5 cards. So it's a basically rearranged it in the top 5 cards. It doesn't add you anything. It just would be arranged there. And you can banish this card from your graveyard to banish it. See your top card of your deck. If it's a Super Saiyan monster, that monster you just attack with comes to 0 to it. And I play 3 World Wagons. This card's insane. This is a really good card. It's a really good card. Basically what this says, you can add it in your Super Saiyan equip spells for your deck to your hand. I'll show you just equip spells in there. And then you can tell us in equip spells, which I'll show you in a minute. And yeah. is a search on summon. And which is on normal special summon. And also, sometimes they got a nice little gimmick. When it's in the defense mode, you get attack in defense mode, and you're using the defense points and damage your opponent. And speaking of the defense points and damage, this is one of your equip cards. You need to get towers in your equip card, because if it really says Super Summon Soul on it, and Soul Buster or Gauntlet, or it says any Super Summon monster that has Soul on it, that's a equip spell for the deck. Basically, these are equip spells, but they're for basically equip with target one Super Summon monster to new control, which is Super Summon monster, and then you can target with that card. Because it gets an extra 400, but we don't really need to do that. But the second ability is just kind of like a hand trap kind of thing. It's like an honest effect kind of thing. Because when Super Summon monster attacks your opponent's monsters, or your opponent's monster attacks your monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, doubles its defense in terms of ritual defense. Yeah, it's like honest. Now I play with a free Soulfire suit. It basically says, send this card from your hand to the graveyard to protect your monsters and be destroyed by card effects. And the equip effect is also a soul monster, by the way. And also, you can target one monster in new control, which can be a Super Summon monster, by the way. And it can go 5. Yeah. Now, this is a really good one. Because when you equip this to any Super Summon monster, that monster has piercing damage. And with this has to leave the field by 80 means, you can add one Super Summon monster for your deck to your hand. And this is Soul Peacemaker. This card's insane. This card's insane. You need to, with Super Summon monsters, you need to play this with 3 copies. This card allows to basically equip the true Super Summon monster. That monster can only attack him, which is fine. But the second effect says you can send on send this card from your on the field from field to the graveyard, which is equipped to it, without it being equipped to it. And then you can specify one Super Summon monster for your deck, which is pretty good. And now I play 3 double horns. Triple double horns. Basically, this one says it's a soul monster bar as well, so there is another equip card. And also, this is also a search card. This is also a soul card because it is also a searcher as well. So, for the rugged 3 double horns, it basically says equip to choose a Super monster. And you can make that monster attack twice. And also, it's on the field. Equipped to a monster. With this card, it equips to the Super Saiyan monster. You can unequip it and put something to yourself into the field. And basically, it'll be cool. This one does the same thing on the field effect. Not attack twice, but it was put something itself to the field. Also, when you equip the Super Saiyan monster, 8 attack guns, and then he gets 500 attack points. You have to be Super Saiyan monster. Now for the extra deck. Now free Super Saiyan the big monster, Link 1. It's basically says it's supposed to be born, but discard 1 card. It basically means it's a monster born. It's basically a monster born. Only for Super Saiyan. Steaming Drinking. You only need to play with 1 copy, or 2 copies, possibly just 1 copy. This one says you can banish all spells or traps, but even player's field. You don't play spells or traps, by the way, so your opponent, and you take 200 points of damage for all the spell traps that you banished. So if your opponent has so many damage spell traps that you like Outwitch, for example, you can burn them for 200 each. Yeah, that's a lot. And also, by discarding up to 2 cards, you can destroy the many cards on the field. Up to 2. And also, once in the defense mode, which are all Super Samurais in this extra deck. It can attack in the defense mode, reduce the defense points and damage. This one, quick effect, you get steal one Spiral Trap, point inside the graveyard. In the graveyard, it had to be in the graveyard, by the way, and steal it, and one Spiral Trap. Any Spiral Trap. And, yeah, you can steal any Spiral Trap. Oh, also, when the spell card leaves the field, the spell card you steal with, it would be banished instead. So, Bang Huey. This one gains 900 defense points for each monster you put summon on the field. On the field, basically on the field. It doesn't matter if it's old or an old one or the new one. Monster on the field. It's basically he gets 900 defense points for each monster on a monster. So he gets really big. And say you have about your opponent has 6 monsters on the field. This one gets really high. So yeah. And also don't think you can combine with something got away with this. No, it doesn't work like that. It only works in these ritual defense of the Super Samurai Gauntlet. Super Samurai Feet. Super Samurai Ninja Sarutobi. I have a combo with this card. It's actually pretty damn ridiculous. Yeah, and then I will show that in the later in the future videos. I'll make a combo with this one. I just yeah. Ninja Sarutobi. It basically says you can destroy one Spiral Trap for each player's field. And you can take 500 points of damage to it. So, and you can do any player's turn. So that's a good thing. Ninja Sarutobi basically says to it, you can cut its defense points in half, and you can get attacked directly, which is actually pretty good. It goes on a little bit. And Ogres in the Doji. Basically says you can destroy all Spiral Traps on summon. So on summon on him, you can destroy all Spiral Traps that your opponent controls. It's Hobbit Duster, basically. Super Samurai Swordmaster Motion, whatever it's called. Anyway, with it on summon, you can add one Super Samurai monster for your graveyard and add it back to your hand. And on summon. But it can't be on normal summon and special summon that name. And that's about it. Super Samurai monsters. Also, it could be any 5 cards from your extra deck, any you like. Any 5 cards you want. Any 5 cards. 85. Any 5 cards you want. That's what's all blanked. So leave your comments down below. Ideas for this deck. And yeah, I can and like, comment, subscribe in this channel, and enjoy your day. And well, yeah. And this is the Yugioh Masters signing off.